You've been here before. How much does it maybe help to have done this against Syracuse?
Yeah, and I think you'd even go past Syracuse. Our back's been against the wall since early February. I think it was February 20th or something like that, if I recall. We were sitting in sixth place, and had a lot of work to do to become as good as we've become. So, and then we climbed all the way back to being a playoff team, and then we had our back against the wall in Cleveland the last game of the season, playing a 3-3 on the road with a partial lineup, and had to win that game to earn a bye. Dug in, found a way to win a hard-fought game on the road. Then we're down 2-0 to Syracuse. Came back and won 3 in a row against them. So our guys have a lot of belief that we've answered the bell when in tough moments, and we're going to need to do so again here. I thought for the most part, we did a lot of better things offensively. We still are leaving things on the table offensively. We executed to 80% of offensive situations and then didn't finish it off. Some of it with whether that's decision making, some of it with finding that next play that would have resulted in a big chance instead of a good chance. I thought on video, the first 10 minutes of the third period, we were excellent. So that's disappointing that we unraveled in the last 10, even though we started the third period really good, had 2 or 3 great scoring chances to try to put it away. So those were good things. And then, a lot of what bad happened, we did to ourselves. And some of it's maturity, some of it's communication, and executing at a high level in big moments.
Who do you look to rise to the occasion?
I don't need anybody to rise to the occasion. We just need to play our game. There's a reason that we practice so hard. There's a reason that we put so much time in, is because in big moments, in pressure-packed situations, and that's why I'm angry at the last 10 minutes, you rely on your training, and you have confidence from your preparation and from your training that allows you to be steady. And so I don't think we need to rise up. We need to be the best version of ourselves. And that needs to be everybody. It can't just be Michael Mersch and Ethan Prowl if he's back in, and Sean Malone. We need, Yuri Kulik to do that. We need Isak Rozan to do that. We need Tyson Kozak to do that. Anybody it is on the ice, we need them to be the best version of themselves. We need them to execute. We need them to play assertive in all situations.
Go ahead, Mike.
Good morning, Seth. One thing that struck me last night was when you said, it's one loss, don't let it turn into more. It's a tough spot you're in. Obviously, it's 3-1. You got to get on the bus and go down there. How much today do you almost play sports psychologist more than you play hockey coach?
Yes. Yeah, that's a lot of coaching anyway. And certainly a lot of coaching with a young group in the playoffs. It's funny, I was looking back at my text thread with our captains, and it was April 22nd. It was on the bus, and I texted them, we're down 2-0, that we'll win this series. Keep the guys together, keep our faith, keep our belief in each other, and just focus on one game. And that's all we need to do. And then Sean Malone responded with, win one game, the pressure flips to them, which it does, right? And so, that'll be the message today. We'll watch some video in a meeting here in a little bit on things that we did to ourselves that are easily correctable and things that we can take advantage of better offensively. But I think it's really important to have perspective that we're one of the last 4 teams playing in the American Hockey League. That's an incredible feat alone. Now, we don't want to be done with that, but that is an incredible feat. It's May 30th. We're still playing the game that we love. That is awesome. So we get to wake up today on this glorious sunny day, and 28 of the 32 teams in the American Hockey League are off-season training or on vacation, and we get to come to the rink and practice today. So those are great things, and we need to keep that in mind, and that allows you to keep the negative emotions away and keep your thoughts moving forward on what's ahead.
And one other thing for me, from many years of AAA baseball, I know it was tough at times when guys were brought in at the end in the playoffs, brought up from AA. And essentially you went through that here with Savoy. Just how difficult is that as a coach? You're trying to win a playoff series, but you still have to, follow the organization's wishes and what they want to see, even though you're in a playoff series now.
No, I don't think that's hard at all. That's your responsibility in the American Hockey League. And this isn't, I put Matt Savoy in because I believed he gave us our best chance to win hockey games. That's it. That's what it is this time of year. And Matt Savoy played well. It's got nothing, it's not a knock on him at all. He played very well. So those are things in the American League that happen all the time. We had 54 players play for us last year. And I don't know what the number is this year. It's, but it'll be in the high number as well. And so guys come in and out of your lineup in the American League all the time. You think you're all set, and then, a guy gets called up to Buffalo, and then your lineup gets depleted, or a guy has to come up from Cincinnati. There's probably times this year that Koen Olszewski thought he was going to be stuck in Cincinnati all year, and then he's been playing a ton in the playoffs. Josh Basult didn't play one game this year until the 72nd game of the season, and then went in and scored a goal for us to help us get a bye. And so when I think you're in AAA baseball, you're in the American Hockey League, not only as coaches but as players, they get so used to guys just coming in and out of the lineup. I think it just becomes second nature, and it doesn't even affect you.